Thanks to everyone who have subscribed. If you have not, please do. And thanks for coming out here. I really appreciate you. We are sending B-boys abroad. Why there are people in IDP. Babajide has explained. My brother, I appreciate you for speaking up, but be careful. Because anything you say, like they will say when police come to me in your house, can be used against you in the court of law. You know this country that we are in, like I normally say, I don't true. I feel it's saddened my heart to say that our brothers and sisters from the northern part of Nigeria are not being true to themselves. If you speak in this term, they will counter it, they will tag it. It's called hate speech. It's called you are speaking against the North. So I don't know where we can go from here if people are not true to themselves. You dey sorry for person wey no dey sorry for himself. Now you dey waste. It's just like you dey take paracetamol and you not get headache. Your brother get headache. Now you put paracetamol for mouth. How you dey feel am? So we can actually achieve a state where our government is accountable and held accountable and given responsibility to say enough is enough. But we can only achieve that if we all work together in what we tag unity, oneness, without breaking ranks. If we continue to disintegrate between ourselves with our differences, we ain't heading nowhere. That's what's happening. Okay? Our brother is speaking and pointing to the fact that, do you know they send B-boys abroad? They pay them 150,000 naira every month. The other day, Air Rufai gave them a lot of, I don't want to talk about the amount so it go bust your head, a lot of money. When they said they should bring the international community, say no, that will spark up more this, that, killing in his state, that he wants to settle them. He gave them, he's only paying for the job he has. When somebody give you work to do, you came to somebody's house to do the tiling. When you're done, what do you get? You get a reward for your service. If not, I don't see why there is a slogan American have. We don't negotiate with terrorists. We don't. Let's get on and get all the details. We are sending the B-boys members abroad. Why there are people, Nigerians, in IDP. Babajide Kalode. On Wednesday, the editor and edition of Journalist Hangout, Babajide Kalode, has come out to condemn the issue of insecurity in the North. Babajide, in his words, says it is rare, unfair, that we are sending B-boys members abroad. Why those B-boys members make people homeless and languish, and people are languishing in the IDP camps? We don't send their children to school. They've not gone to school. Instead of us to rehabilitate these people, we are sending those who displace them, destroy their community abroad. What kind of country, what kind of people are we? Take this point home. One of the invited journalists on the program said, it's now a joke nowadays that people are saying that if anyone wants to pursue travel abroad, he or she should join the B-boys and after a few days, allow himself to be captured. As much as this might sound like a joke, it's definitely not a joke as it is really what's happening. Imagine that B-boys members are sent abroad. Why those they kill their loved ones are somewhere languishing in the IDP camps. Personally, I think our government need re-examination. My brothers, my sisters, what do you think? The people, some children, I read about a young girl whose father and mother were killed. They are Christians in the North. I read about her and she was molested. You know what I mean? Terrible, terrible. What should not happen to any child? She got pregnant. She had a child. Just imagine a 13-year-old girl that cannot even wash clean her very own pants. That has not even, she's just getting to puberty. Has not even developed. Does not even have care. She can wake up late. Mommy still wakes her up. Oh, yeah, you're going to take your bath. You're going to school. Have you packed up? Remind her to do the dishes. That girl is being turned all of a sudden into a mother. Imagine how shattered her life is. Her father and mother killed before her very eyes. Her elder brothers, this kill before our very eyes. The trauma alone, the life alone, the way she's living alone is already too much. Worst of all, she was disflowered in the most inhuman way and got pregnant that same day, only for her not to understand what is going on in her body, for her to go through hours of labor, 15 or 20 hours of labor, bring forth a child that she does not even know what to do with the child. The child umbilical cord got infected because she does not even know what's going on around her and dies. Just imagine the mental state of that kind of child. There is no system in place by Nigerian government to rehabilitate, help that child gain balance, go back to school. That girl that would have gone to school, maybe become the first female president in the country. That girl that would have discovered maybe the vaccine or maybe the cure or maybe how to stop this coronavirus or whatever. That girl that would have been a mother that will bring up that will get married, be a contribution to society, a philanthropist, raise people up that have been deprived, depraved, and despondent. That same child is left to the destitute and to the harsh survivor of life and nature. And your government sit there and they tell me that they are sending the B-boys, sending them overseas to give them more training on how to take over Nigeria and implement their religion in the country. You are the one deceiving yourself, telling us that we are one. You know this restructuring they are crying out for and calling out for. My dear, youth, rise up. I'm pleading with every one of us. Please, let's rise up. Let's not give ourselves to these constant lies that these politicians are telling us. Those of you who go about praising them and deceiving them, telling them they are doing well, when you know that they are outward failure, you are not helping them and you are not helping yourself. If the roads are well constructed, you and I will enjoy that road. If our education system is good, people will even come from overseas, which will create national, all-round progress because they will pay their school fees into the Nigerian economy. They will take accommodation. They will buy food. They will interact with people around us. What are we doing? It's called nation building. Anyway, guys, leave us a comment. I'm really sad by this. God bless you. Bye for now.